Driven from their homes by armed invaders, a few hardy refugees faced the prospect of starting again. They would found a new village deep in the country. With a new settlement established, the first priority was locating a reliable food source. The simplest source was gathering from nature.
Hestes.
Happy.
Garthwaite.
Yes, sir.
Ferende.
Undergate.
Meta.
Well,
With a healthy supply of food, the village could start to grow. To do so, it would need more hands to share the work.
Yaru. Huh? Quetta? Quetta?
Waiter.
The new workforce could now turn to the growing village's needs. First, they would build a mill near their food source, so villagers could drop off gathered berries more easily.
Huh? Work Kendi.
Hear that? Done, later.
Next, the growing village would need wood to build with.
Yaru. Gatway off. Wudu. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, Sammy and Day.
The growing community now had a steady supply of lumber. To make wood collection easier, villagers could erect a lumber camp near the forest.
Yaru.
Work on. Hera. Ferende. Huende. Gatway off.
Thanks to the camp, villagers no longer needed to travel as far to drop off lumber. The village now required additional houses to support its growing population.
Abendende. Hestes. Workende. Yeah, yes, sir.
Waiter. Done.
With additional housing in place, even more villagers could join the workforce. But a populous village would soon exhaust the natural food sources. To grow, the community needed dedicated farms.
Yaru.
Halfway. Huende. Sierra Sierra.
Yes, this.
Yaru. Yeah. Workende.
Yes.
Workende.
Nothing.
Worker.
Where?
Aoth to Lender.
Woodsmen and farmers now kept the village well supplied. Further growth required knowing the countryside and finding more resources. For that, communities employed scouts. Able to move quickly and see great distances, scouts were key to discovering new resources. The most important thing for a scout to locate was a ready source of gold. To prevent having to haul ore large distances, expanding communities would establish a mining camp near the source of gold.
Yes, sir. Chairless Abidende. Ande. Work Kende. Yasami Ende. Under Yete. Work Kende.
A well-placed camp ensured efficient gold mining. With a good supply of gold, the village was becoming a large town. The signpost of this growth would be the construction of a large landmark.
Huh? Yaru, each one. Work Kende. Yeah, Aoth to Lenda.
Nothing.
Air to work. Yes, sir. Aoth to Lenda.
With the landmark in place, the once sleepy village announced itself as a thriving feudal township. The townsfolk had been driven from their homes before, however. This time, they would defend themselves.
That's Sule Beotembre.
Shall they?
The first step would be constructing a barracks for infantry.
Ike on your celly. Each brewke that. Fairer your words up. Each brewke that. Your way, Ian.
And your worker. Yes, sir? Where's the holler?
And your worker.
It's timber theos. Feridon.
Yaru to work. What's her face, eh?
And your worker. Ike on your silly.
Once it had a barracks, the town could establish a standing force of soldiers. Simple infantrymen armed with spears were a common choice for these militias.
Yes, sir? Where's the holler?
Hestes commending.
Your way, you are. What's their face, eh?
Yes, sir. West to Hala.
He's a worker. Fairer you worker. Fairer done. Your way.
Fairer your words up. What's her face, eh? Fairer done.
Garwiga.
Ike on your celly. Yes, sir.
Fair
West
done.
to Hala.
Your way.
Each timbre theos.
Fairer you worker.
Fairer your words up.
Your way. What's their
Fairer
face, eh?
done.
The town now had a militia and could look to reclaim the lands lost to invasion. The invaders had blocked the road north with a stout palisade. Although spears were of little use against these walls, the militia could burn down the obstacle with torches.
Each
Hester commende! Följas on! What här hurra?
Garwig. Garu Astiga.
Ike on your celly.
Yes, sir? Where's the holler?
Und Bundestrelum!
With the road open, the militia could now reclaim their lands in the north. First, the spearmen had to deal with a lone sentry.
Astira, Garwigan. Garu Farad!
Advancing aggressively, the militia eliminated the enemy sentry. The invaders had a small cavalry camp guarding the road, but the militia was ready to attack. spears were highly effective against cavalry, allowing the militia to win the day. All that remained was to destroy the invaders' stables.
Garu Upa.
The invaders' cavalry post was destroyed, but other enemy positions awaited further up the road. Hostile archers defended the next camp, which would put spearmen at a disadvantage. The township needed cavalry of its own to deal with this, and so would need to build stables. To deploy that cavalry quickly, the town needed to build their stables near the front lines. Fortunately, friendly villagers came out of hiding and joined the effort.
That's Shule Bayo Timbran.
You're his name.
Eat your work.
With stables in place, the town could field horsemen of its own.
Each Timbra Theos! That Shule Bayo Timbran. Eat your worker. Each Timbra Theos. Each Timbra Theos. That Shule Bayo Timbran. Eat your worker.
There you were.
The town now had a rapid light cavalry, skilled at harassing slower targets, such as archers.
On Mona. Yes, sir.
Cavalry eliminated the enemy archers and moved on to destroying the archery range itself. The invaders' archers and their camp were destroyed. A final enemy emplacement remained, one fortified with palisades and defended by spearmen. To deal with this target, the town would need longbowmen. First, they needed to build archery ranges in the area regained from the invaders. Once more, friendly villagers arrived to help.
Kom och ta den, Kjellars! That sola be åt hemmet! That sola be åt hemmet! It's timber Theos.
With several archery ranges in place, the town could add longbowmen to its forces.
Estes comete.
Each timber Theos. Each brewcade that.
A strong force of archers could eliminate enemy spearmen at a distance, so long as they took the proper position. Poised on a cliff top, the longbowmen would be protected from an infantry charge. The last of the invaders fell to the resurgent homegrown population. Now that their lands were free of enemies, the town could take the next step in its growth and become a powerful medieval city. Here too, the erection of a great landmark would be the signpost of this growth.
Yes, sir. West Duhala. That Shule Veo Timbran. On your work, huh? Okay, on your set. Each timber Theos. Hestus commending. That Shule Veo Timbran.
where a few lowly refugees had founded a small village, now rose a mighty city. From there would grow an empire.